The light is a little bit dim. Why isn't it going? Come on, go. Okay, that's right. Okay, that's why it's so dim. I need my face glowing. How am I supposed to do an audio commentary without a glowing face? Wow, it's my face. Some of you are seeing it for probably the first time, and then others of you have probably checked out my Twitch channel, which I almost stream almost daily on, and I've seen it over there because I use my face on that stream. Now, I only use my face on YouTube videos like probably, it's like a once a year thing for me, okay? This is the one time you'll see my face. You're not going to see it again until the end of 2020, all right? And the reason for that is because last year I got a very, very savagely gut-wrenching comment that said, but I've learned to just laugh it off. It doesn't affect who I am anymore, right, guys? Just kidding, my brethren and sisterin. I got Invisalign. So now my teeth are 50%. Got a hair in my eye. So now my teeth are 50% complete. And when they're 100% complete, I will be unstoppable. Anyways, I always debate how I'm gonna make these kinds of videos. Like, am I gonna make them a scripted video, or am I gonna just wing it like I usually do? And you know, right now this part is actually scripted. I'm reading off a note right now so I can make Kevduit say anything. Haha, what a loser. I'm a loser. But then I was thinking, hey, maybe I should approach this like a 2012 Call of Duty audio commentary. Wouldn't that be great? That'd be a flashback to the past. But then I decided against it because we were all out of Pizza Pops. So then I just wrote up a bunch of bullet points to kind of walk us through this year. You know, 2019, maybe some of my goals for 2020, maybe just a big emotional thank you at the end. I'll make sure to put piano music at the end because a lot of people say that piano music makes it more emotional. It makes people want to like the video, you know, that you gotta get the view somehow. I gotta clap louder for a good effect. All right, so let's talk about 2019 because that was a pretty big year, right? Fallout, all right? Who would have, I don't know how, but I just have this knack of picking up games that are not very popular, and somehow my channel is like, that's the one, that's the game. So we started off with ESO back in end of 2014, kind of 2015. I started making ESO videos, and that game was like not very well loved. So 2018 is coming to an end. I'm like, I'm gonna make Fallout 76 videos because this game is a surefire success. So then all of a sudden Fallout 76 decides to not be the biggest success. Well, it was the biggest successful failure of the... Anyways, so my channel somehow took Fallout 76 and elevated itself to literally double my channel size in a... How? I didn't... Okay, whatever. So you know what? That was awesome. You know, our channel has gone from 180,000 at the end of 2018 to now what? What are we at? 352,000 at the end of 2019. I'd say that was a successful year for branching out. Mod videos, on the other hand, like I don't get it. I was like sitting there one day and I was looking at New Vegas. I'm like, all these other people online are making these modded New Vegas videos. Wow, I'm gonna make one, but I'm gonna make it better. So I did. And it was better. It was better than all of them. Every other video that's ever come out with mods, mine actually was just better than they all were. I've made maybe less than 5 ESO videos, I want to say. I know I made one video that was like, should you play it? And then a lot of people hated me because apparently the game got like really bad in 2019. Like it just went downhill in 2019. And my video was out there suggesting you play it before it went bad. And everybody's like, the game is bad and I bought it and now I'm playing it and it's bad and it's your fault. So literally, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I thought the game was good. I thought it was at a good place. My hair is all frizzy. I made a video where you play as a tomato. I made a video where the floor is lava. Literally, so many of my variety videos did well, even though most of the games I literally just dug up from the back dumpsters of Steam. I'm like, oh, I will make a video out of this good one. On top of my YouTube channel doing great, my Twitch channel did not. So we got a lot of subs this year, which was fantastic. Thank you for the support. Like, the subscribers, the subs are what make me look good. The views, on the other hand, I think we grew by 8,000 total followers this year. Which, you know what? I'm thankful for it because you know what? I came from a point where I literally grew 50 subscribers in 1 year on my first year of YouTube. 8,000 followers. I have nothing to complain about. That's actually insane. And with that being said, 2019 is also a year where I started actually taking my social media a little bit more seriously, because I looked at my Twitter and I'm like, wow, I've got 6,000 followers and I have a YouTube channel that is 350,000 subscribers. I am not promoting this very well. So started focusing on Instagram, started focusing on Twitter. I'm actually gonna try to do those. So if you can go and follow those, that would be great. I'm just sick of freaking promoting them all the time. Is that what every YouTuber does? I get told by somebody, yo, your social media is kind of dead. You should probably promote that. And I'm like, okay. So I promote it once. And then I get this comment that was literally like, no, we know you've got social media. We just don't want to follow it. And I'm like, I promote it once and this is what I get. And then there's other YouTubers that are like, hey guys, I'm now gonna do a backflip to show you all how much you should follow me on Twitter. All right. Now somebody was asking me what I thought the best game of 2019 was, and it was a tough battle between two games, Anthem and Fallout 76. So I thought about it, and I'm probably going to have to give it to Sekiro. That's actually the best game in 2019. Now, the game I am most looking forward to in 2020 was one of the most asked questions I've had all year, which is ridiculous because this year must have really sucked in gaming if everybody was halfway through the year. People were asking me what I was excited for in 2020. It'd have to be No, you know what? It'd have to be Skatebird. Skatebird is a revolutionary looking game that is going to completely wipe the floor with every other game released in 2020. I don't know how any other game is going to come close. Are you looking at this? This footage is literally taken from a video game. For a second there, you're thinking this is just real life birds on a skateboard. No, this is actually a video game. You're gonna play this game. I can already see people putting at least a couple thousand hours into this one. This is the game we're looking forward to in 2020, all right? And to conclude my 2019, YouTube Rewind this year was fantastic. It helped me learn to count, which was a very, that's what they wanted me to take out of it, that they're promoting kids channels that teach you how to count. That's kind of the gist I was getting. Now we're gonna move on to 2019 and the more personal side of it for me. And the highlight was that Cindy and I finally got to live an entire official year together. You better be clapping right now. You're gonna not be my favorite. You know, last year we only had about 6 months because she got accepted into Canada, sort of thing. So we actually had a full year together. We could actually do stuff. It was great. I also put up Christmas lights on our house this year. It was pretty cool. I stood up on a ladder. 2020 is approaching and I have no plan, but I have a goal, which in theory is better. All right, I'm currently the 800th ranked Canadian YouTuber, all right? That's not gonna work for me, all right? We gotta be at least in that top 100, okay? There's like 10 people in all of Canada. How am I 800th place? We gotta really move down the charts there. We gotta make our way into the top 100. That would be ideal, all right? So subscribe today. Hit the green screen sub notification on the screen right now. You can't click it. It's just there for looks. I just want to go completely ham on my channel in 2020 and just make this thing skyrocket. I really want to see if I can entertain a huge audience and make so much content for people that just genuinely want to laugh and have a good time. So that's what I'm going for. So 2 high quality videos a week, very high quality. I tried to do 3 videos a week and they ended up looking like trash. They ended up being rushed. Basically, were the quality equivalent of drama YouTuber videos. So they just, no, I couldn't do it. Now for Twitch, on the other hand, I'm going to try to aim for about 1,000 viewers, consistent viewers, real viewers per stream. All of my streams, I'm going to pick on myself here. All of my streams have been just me playing a video game. And sure, that can be fun and entertaining at times, but you know what? It's just the same thing over and over again. And I want there to be some sort of unique quality to my stream. So I'm thinking that in 2020, once a month, we're going to have this big stream thing planned out. I don't know what that's going to be yet. Heck, it could be something outside. It could be something back here. We could host some sort of weird trivia game. I don't know. But I want to aim for some sort of big quality experience at least once a month on Twitch, something that's not directly gaming focused, but much more than that. I don't know yet. We'll plan something. I hope you guys enjoyed that huge spiel of my goals. I'm going to wrap this thing up with a thank you, okay? And by wrap up, I mean talk for another 5 minutes probably. All right. So even though so much has changed on this channel over the course of 2019, I mean, we went from ESO dominant channel, literally nothing but ESO content, to anything I want to create, I was creating. And that was a tough time. It was a tough time for my audience. It was a tough time for the people that had been watching me for years and years on end to understand that, like, I just needed to move on. My channel hit a point at 180,000 subscribers where it was not moving. And I was making probably some of the best content that I've ever created at that point, and it was getting nowhere. People weren't interested anymore. And I realized at that point that, and now there's no hate towards ESO or the devs or the community or anything. I love ESO. It's one of my top favorite games of all time. It wasn't a positive sign when ESO took a hit. So would my channel. It started to make me realize that maybe Kevduit was starting to become not so much a brand anymore, but mostly just a pathway for ESO content. You know what? There wasn't much of a future there for me. Regardless of how many people have asked me to go back to ESO, my channel has become just massively more successful as of going to variety, which is incredibly dangerous on YouTube. I mean, I was taking a leap of faith and I couldn't even see that pile of hate on the floor. Like, I was like, something's got to change. And you know what? Luckily, I was very blessed and my channel actually took off when I went variety. And by no means is my channel like all of a sudden this massively successful channel. I mean, there are people with 100,000 less subscribers than I have that get 5 times the amount of views in 24 hours than I ever will. I mean, like, my most successful video ever got 80,000 views within 24 hours. And that was I could not believe that viewer count. And then there's a channel that's like at 150,000 subscribers that in 24 hours they'll get like 350,000 views. And I'm just like, whoa, okay. Oh, I guess I got a ways to go. I got a bit of work on here. But that's the thing. It's like, I didn't want to hold my channel back because it's not ESO's fault at all. It would have been my fault for not branching away from ESO. It would have been my fault for not taking initiative and realizing that, you know what, if I want this community around the Kevduit brand to grow, you gotta go. And so I did. And you know what? I was so blessed. It just took off and created a new community, a new audience that is so much more engaging and so much more wanting for content than I guess about 90% of my ESO audience. There's still that awesome 10% of my ESO audience that has followed me into the fray, and they have stuck with me through thick and thin when I was taking that leap. And for that, I say thank you. Honestly, you guys rocked it. You guys were supportive. You guys pushed me forward, even with all the hate I was getting. I've never more hate than I've ever seen in my entire YouTube career within the first like 3 months of 2019. I had to close down my DMs because it was getting so bad. But you know what? After a couple months, those guys beat it. They just head for the hills and they went, you know, they crawled back into their caverns and stuff, and all of a sudden the channel began to grow. And it was hard to fathom because it was going faster than I've ever seen my channel grow before. And all of a sudden we're at this point with all these new people that are making this community and this channel such a joy to be a content creator for. I mean, everything I do on this channel, I look forward to seeing your response and look forward to seeing what you guys are going to say about it and share it. I mean, it's incredible to see some of you taking my content and then putting it on Reddit or putting it on Instagram and sharing clips around, you know, like people are memeing my content. I'm looking at this like, this is me. It's a new heartwarming feeling that I've never felt with the ESO community, because they would share it around the ESO community for sure, but it would never go beyond that. It would never go out. It was stuck in this rut. And it was just holding my channel back. And even though I loved ESO, I loved it with a passion, I knew that the only way to grow the channel was to branch out. And as soon as I did, people saw the content, new people, and they wouldn't hate on it. It wasn't like, this is garbage, get that out. I was just so humbled by how much people were enjoying my content. It just pushes me to want to make the best content I can. So 2 big thank yous. One thank you is to the people who supported my channel, even though I took a leap of faith. I honestly cannot thank you guys enough. You guys are literally the pillars that held this channel up during that time. I mean, I lost over 90% of support for my channel when I went variety. People didn't want to bother to click on my new videos just because it wasn't, you know, that specific game. And you know what? I do understand. I get it. If it's not your cup of tea, I don't expect you to watch me anymore. It taught me the lesson that I can't expect people to just like my videos for me when, you know, I create videos on specific content that people enjoy, right? That's why some videos do better than others, you know? It's not always about the content creator. In some cases, it's more so about the content, right? And you know what? I still had that 10% that remained there, and they just enjoyed content, you know? They pushed me, they encouraged me. Even though they liked ESO, they still wanted to see my content, and that was a very heartwarming experience. So thank you very much. I appreciate you for sticking around throughout all of 2019 and just continuing to be such a blessing to this channel. So thank you. The second group I want to thank is the new people that came during the year of 2019. I mean, a lot of new people, like more people than I've ever seen on this channel interact with my videos has come in this year alone. So I want to say thank you to anybody that has come to the channel within 2019 because of Fallout or because of any other strange videos that you guys found of mine. So welcome here. I really do appreciate you guys starting to build this channel up to new heights and new places, and really introduce this channel into communities it has never ever been in. So thank you. Anyways, wow, this video is just me rambling on for 40 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut this down like crazy. It's been a mind-blowing 2019 on content creation side of things, and I just want to say I appreciate you all so much for being here. Thank you for showing up to each video. When you say something in the comments about the video or just nice in general, you know, it goes miles and miles in my books, and it's such an incredible experience. So thank you for that. I look forward to entertaining you all in 2020. There's going to be a lot of content coming. I have no idea what it is yet, but I have a guarantee that it's going to probably be fantastic. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have yourselves a fantastic new year, and I will see you all in 2020.